So you guys know when you're building, right? And you just get into that flow state. Like there's and then there's the idea in your head, and you just forget to press the record, but somehow remember to press this record. Yeah. So I built a mail system. In this episode of Cobblecraft, we have a lot of stuff to do. We have to complete the mail system, including getting these sides and back done, because this is it's pretty bad. Showing you the time lapse of me and Scott building the mail system. Well, actually, it was more me building it, and he was coaching me through it because, you know, he's my building coach, teacher, however you want to put it. And then starting the build on the mountain of Oxlin, which that's not what it's going to be called, but I don't know what to call it right now. But for right now, let's show the time lapse of me building this. Now, with all that said and done, I think it's about time we get to working on the interior, and I don't want to waste no time, so let's get rid of these absolutely atrocious barrel things. I don't even know what they are. I think I just did it for light in the moment, but I'm looking at a picture of Bank of America right now, and we're gonna need, I feel like, some quartz would look nice, a lot of white blocks, and definitely throw in some red for some coloration, because it does look just a tad bit, how do I say this? White, colorless, stuff like that. When we walk in, this is the entrance we have, which I might switch it to doors, maybe, don't know. I want there to be a station where you can actually put the mail. And in my free time, don't know where I put the shulker box, I got a bunch of heads from everyone. And these are what the stamps are going to be. But I also need to set up this redstone real quick. I don't know if I have a piece of redstone on me. That's gonna be a predicament if I don't. Okay, I do. Yeah, the redstone is very easy. This will also be a tutorial for everyone who wants to learn how to do it. So we're gonna have a station for dropping it off right here. And the way to do it, you want a block, whatever the chest you're gonna use is right here. And then the lamp right here. Boom. Then normally there's a piece of redstone right there. So we're going to have to push this one block forward. Alright, but now since it's like this, you boom, bam, bop. And then finally to end off a redstone lamp. And basically what happens, I placed the comparator the wrong way. Whenever there's something in here, it will turn on this light. This is the same way I'm doing it for the mail system. And I'm going to need 2 of these. So did I have enough things? Okay. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have this one 8 from it too. All right. So if we imagine we walk in, right? That's where it'd be. So we have to decorate according to that. Let's place 2 right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that looks right. Do I have any more electrons? Yikes, I don't have, like, anything in my inventory. Maybe they're all still in here and I just didn't grab them. Okay, I placed that the right way. My plan for this mail system, by the way, just to throw this out there, is to have the mail be delivered every single week. Fridays. Maybe I'll do Thursdays or another day. but I feel like Fridays are the best for everyone. All right, so this is what we have right now. One of these has to be the stamps, where you'd put the stamps. Actually, hold on. I didn't think this through. I kind of just placed them. Well, I know one of them is gonna be where you want to get delivered, and one of them. Okay, what if in this one is where stamps are, and we'll know we ran out of stamps because there isn't anything in there. There's also not a whole lot of everyone's stamp because it was a lot of work getting them, because we have I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the glitch. We have a glitch to get the heads, and the glitch isn't annoying to do. It just takes a really long time to break heads. So I'd rather just get those over with. And now that we have that one, this is going to be where the mail goes. We need banners above here that say something like mail, and something above here that says stamps. The thing that I'm concerned about... Oh, I have an idea for the middle. What if for the middle, we have like a debt... Hold on, let me place some glowstone so this place doesn't get... Yep, slain by zombie. What are we doing? But right here, so... It's like a desk, and this is where the snail will be taking mail requests and pointing in the direction. Are we gonna just deal with it for right now and come back to it because we have to start working on the mountain? Yes. Yes, we 100% are going to. I didn't know my Zoom could do that. We will actually make an announcement though, and we'll get back to it. If there is any letters, probably will not be, because it's the first time and I don't think people are going to know how to use it. But the color palette that we're going to use for this big mountain that you might have seen a outline for, might have not, I don't know. The color palette though is going to be dirt, then moss, then mossy cobblestone, then tough, then pale moss, and then cobblestone. The only really annoying block I'd say to get, like the one I'm not looking forward to at all in the slightest, is the tough. I think I have a solid amount of tough stacked up. Okay, so I have a stack of tough, which is not enough at all in the slightest. And I don't think I actually have any at all moss or pale moss in the slightest. So we're gonna have to get moss somehow. I don't really know how we're gonna get that because there's no moss things around our base. I feel like I remember buying it from a Wandering Trader though. I don't know. And then pale moss is pretty easy to get. That's gonna be definitely the easiest thing to get. I'm just gonna need to borrow a hoe from Smith because I don't have a hoe. I also need to find, because I know I bought the moss, so I need to find where I put it. Maybe I put it like moss. Boom. Okay, there's the moss, and here's the bone meal that I need. We're just gonna, everything that's not needed at this current moment, we're kind of just gonna shove in here. All right, now we're gonna go on an expedition to get everything we need, which is a lot of tough, and then a lot of the other moss types. So let's go. Alright guys, so we are here at Oxlin with a lot of materials, enough to probably start the mountain, definitely not enough to finish it at the slightest. Right now, I probably just want to get like from this block to this block done, and at least up to here. And the first block is the easiest one to place because we just have dirt, easiest in the world. Now the color palette is, I think I did pretty spectacular on it. If I'm being honest, I've never really built my own mountain. I've built on top of pre-existing mountains, but I've never built my very own custom mountain. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I've watched a bunch of tips and tricks videos, so I think I know a solid amount of how to do it. But I think I'm gonna do it a little differently than most people. I'm gonna, right here, I'm gonna place some of the stone, like just like this, so I know how big I have to be. And also I'm gonna make it more steep than tall. So let's grab some moss and get to work. Are you guys having a great day? I know I'm having a great day. I just want to take this time in the video real quick to thank you if you're still watching. And also thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart to getting me to 300 subs. When I first made this channel, I never, ever thought I'd even get to 100, so this really does mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for your love and support, and let's get straight back to the video. Guys, this mountain is looking absolutely exquisite. Now, I don't know how you would notice this, but if you see there's a little walkway right here, and then there's a flat wall. I'm not going to say what it is quite yet. Hold on, there's this little thing bothering me. How did I leave this here? Alright. Alright. But like I was saying, this mountain is amazing. There's a little gap here, and I decided to gradient it back to the moss, because when it wraps around here, I'm gonna build another mountain on top of the plateau, which that's a lot of freaking mountain building. But I think that's where we're gonna end the episode. I hope you guys have had a spectacular day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.